What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I go over the simple hack that not only big publishers but also big time sellers are using in order to gain more credibility, better social status, and get more sales. Overall, it's a hack that basically gives them a lot more credit than they've actually earned. And they're not only using it, but midway through the actual hack, once they generate this additional spurt of traffic, they are actually changing everything around. So you're gonna see in this video how it works, and you can make a decision as to whether or not you want to try it. So let's go ahead and jump straight into my screen share. So we're here on my desktop, and I'm gonna try a little bit of a different setup. So we'll see if that's better sound. People have complained about that. I don't get it. So anyways, I am looking at my good friend's actual book here. And this friend of mine came to me at one point, and he was trying to rank on page 1 for a motivational book. So here's when the realization came to me that people are doing something really suspicious. And truth be told, this actually happened in FBA, but it happened, I want to say, about 5 years ago. It was pretty common for people to put their actual product in a category that completely sucked, so that they could get #1, the bestseller badge, and soon thereafter the Amazon's Choice badge. But it was more rampant to try and get the bestsellers badge. Now, the reasoning and the logic behind this is when you have a bestsellers badge, you can pretty much get a lot of credibility without any reviews, and you will pop up with that actual banner, which in turn gets Amazon to actually advertise more for you. So when they see they have a bestseller on their hand, they're super excited about this and they want to sell a lot. So they push your product purposely. So here is the actual book, and what you're going to notice is that there's 3 different versions, right? Kindle is the first version. That is priced at $6.99, and if we scroll down here, here's where things get funny. You will notice that it is ranked in the top for the categories business law reference, Christian stewardship, and inner child. WTF are those? I have no freaking idea. And this book is a motivational book about a guy that went to prison for killing someone and then got out and completely changed his life. Now, I don't know the exact details of the entire story. I just know that now he manages a prison and he helps other prisoners stay out of jail, right? So this is his purpose. And again, it ranks at the top for each of those categories. Now take a look at the actual hardcover. If we look at the categories that the hardcover's in, you're gonna see that they're much different. In fact, the hardcover has it in motivational self-help book. And if we look at the third thing, which is paperback, even more suspicious, these are pretty much the categories that it should be in. So let's take a look at what it's actually in for there. Spiritual, dreams, and abuse self-help. It is a book about recovery, about addiction, and about helping people get through addiction. All in all, like I said, the very suspicious categories are for Kindle. And the reason for that is when he first launched, he sold a total number on day 1 and day 2 of 42 books, yet he had a bestsellers badge. So now he could claim that he was an Amazon bestseller. So why am I sharing this with you? Well, it's simple. It's because I see the same thing in Kindle happening all over again. And the primary reason for that is so that you get that badge, and that is enough social proof for people to actually believe that your book is awesome. So let me show you a couple of examples of this. I am once again in the Amazon bestsellers section, and you're gonna notice in this Amazon bestsellers section, in addition to, you're also gonna notice some of the crap that I'm ordering. And nothing fun, don't worry about it. It's some freaking bags, trash bags and slippers. That goes to show you my dress attire for the rest of the week. But we'll see here that #2 overall in bestsellers 12-step program is the 3-minute gratitude journal. Now, I don't know if they originally launched it like this, since I do assume that gratitude journaling could be something that the 12-step program actually recommends people do in order to recover. However, what I will note here is that this book is pretty much frequently bought together with 2 other books that are also in the 12-step program. That is actually one other book that's in the 12-step program. That is the I Am Confident, Brave, and Beautiful for girls, which I don't think girls are suffering from 12-step addictions unless they're teenage girls, and that could be the case. But if we scroll down here and look further, what we will notice is that this one is in children's substance abuse books, children's diary books, and children's journal writing, of which I think 1 is actually truth be told. And I think 2 are children's diary books and children's journal writing. However, children's substance abuse, Like I said, it's questionable. I really think that that's kind of how they catapulted their huge success by doing this. And again, I could be wrong. It could be a standard part of ranking and selling. It could be just a standard strategy that these people use to rank and sell these books. Now, I am here inside the category for hot new releases in 12-step program. And again, here's further proof. This gratitude journal, which only has 2 reviews by the Gentle Press and is 14,577 in books, which equals out to about 26 sales a day, is #1 overall top new release. So if we actually take a look at it, we can see that it gets the #1 new release badge. And like I said, it gets additional traffic pushed to it by Amazon because it's now a favorite. So one trick, and we could take a look at their actual other categories down here, and we'll notice the 12-step programs is one of them. Personal time management is 2, and the third is guided journals. So to me, I really think this hack is what is actually ranking these actual books. And if we actually look further, we can go ahead and see what else is on this list of bestsellers in 12-step program, and or what is also on the list for hot new releases. And that's where I come across a second book that is doing a similar thing. This one is called the 3-Minute Gratitude Journal for Kids. And once again, this 3-Minute Gratitude Journal for Kids is also in the children's substance abuse books. And if we scroll down here further, we will notice that it's also in children's diary books and children's journal writing. So it's very much following the same hack that these other books use to get that actual ranking. And again, if we actually look at Amazon bestsellers in children's substance abuse books, we can see that a good deal of them are actually Kindle books and Kindle Direct Publishing books. And a bunch of them are truly children's substance abuse books. But a bunch of these actual diaries, like that 3-Minute Gratitude Journal for Kids, are jumping into here and trying to use that hack in order to show up in Amazon, get more traffic from Amazon, and generate some sales. Now, I'm not saying that it's 100% gonna work, but you will notice this book, which is nothing special, nothing different from the rest, has absolutely 0 reviews, has at least had 1 sale, as it's 955,602. And then this one right here, same thing, 0 actual reviews, but it's had a sale. And then over here to the right, there is a letter tracing book for school, which is clearly not a substance abuse book. They're using this hack and they've had at least 1 actual sale. And if we actually go deep diving and look at the additional categories they're in, they have 2 ratings. Now, it's very suspicious to me that they do have 2 ratings, but they have also been around since August 5th, 2018. So they've been around for quite some time, yet they are still on the bestseller list. So this is what I'm saying, people. This hack is clearly working if these people are ranking for it and at least making a sale here and there. Now, these guys actually put their book in children's substance abuse books, children's literature writing reference, and lithography books. I don't even know what the hell lithography is. Never even heard of it. Couldn't even imagine what it actually is. And then lastly, this was another gem that I found in the substance abuse books. This is by Blow Blow and is a 75th birthday quarantine notebook. And if we actually scroll down and look at the actual categories that they are in, we will see that they've made at least 1 sale, and they are number 39 in children's substance abuse books, as well as 117 in children's physical disability books. Last time I checked, a kid couldn't turn age 75 until, 75 years later. So this is extremely suspicious, yet this book has generated at least 1 or 2 sales, and it's clearly for a 75-year-old toddler. I guess we got a case of Benjamin Button here. I could be completely off, but that's just what it is. And then lastly, here's another gem that I found also using this trick. This is the 3-Minute Gratitude Journal for Kids, a notebook. It has 8 ratings, so it's been around since February 21st, 2020. And if we scroll down here, we're gonna notice that the categories that this is in is, again, children's substance abuse, children's diary books, and children's journal writings. Again, the very same hack that a lot of people are using. And I will say this last thing before we call it a day. My friend's book was actually published by a pretty large publishing house, and this is the exact tactic that they use in order for him to get bragging rights that he had an Amazon bestseller. And again, it works because, as you saw, all these books are being pushed as children's substance abuse books. And like I said, Last time I checked, unless you were a teenager, there really aren't much substance abuse problems as a child. So that just goes to show you that not all publishing houses know what the hell they're doing. And furthermore, a lot of people are using this hack to hack the system and gain Amazon bestseller status. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I will show you further case studies of other things that I've uncovered and other hacks that people are using in order to game the system and get more sales. As always, put your questions and comments below. I always personally answer them, and I will see you all in the next video.